In this video, I will show you guys how to use switch statements. So switch statements test a variable against a list of values, and those values are called cases. So it determines if the variable that you're entering is equal to any of the cases. And switch cases only work for integers and characters, which are chars. They don't work for any other data type. Okay, fine. For this, we'll first write an integer variable, which we'll name age. Then we'll use cin so that we can enter the data onto the age variable. So if you don't know how to use cin, please watch my previous video on cin. So cin, want to enter the value onto the age variable. Okay, fine. To use switch statements, you start by writing switch, and then inside the normal brackets, you enter the variable that you're testing for. In our case, it's age. Okay, fine. And then now you open your curly braces, and then inside your curly braces is where you enter your cases. So for this, we'll have 3 cases. Okay, fine. Let me just copy this. So we'll have 3 cases. Just only 3 cases. Nothing less, nothing more. Okay, so for case 1 is if the age is equal to 16. So whatever. So as the 16 is here, is testing if the variable age is equal to this value that you put in here, or if it's a character, that character that you put next to the case before the colons. Okay, so if case is equal to 16, then under that you say what should be done if that case was found to be true. So in this case, if the age was found to be 16, we want to see out young. That's what we want to see out. And then we break. This break breaks out of the switch statement. So why this break is useful? So the putting this break here, it makes the code to run even faster. Because I mean, if initially, like on the go, the person just enters at age 16, we can simply see out that the person is young, and then leave the switch statement, avoiding to test for these other conditions that are down below here, which are obviously not true because we have found the answer. So it avoids us or the program testing for the answer, yet we have already found the answer. So it should be in every case statement. Okay, fine. So for case 2, the age, let's say the person is just 40 years of age. And then we see out that the person is an adult. Okay, cool. And then we break the statement. Breaking is very important, hey? It's just efficient. And then after that, we go to the last case. If the person is 100 years of age. Okay, the 100 should be on this side. And then here it's the column. So we see out, in this case, we'll just see out senior. The person is a senior because, wow, he's old or she's old. And then we break. Okay, fine. And then there's a default statement. See, we've been using cases, and now there's a default statement. I'll just explain what the default statement does just now. So the default statement, it's there so that if none of these cases were met, so if the person is not 16 years of age, not 40, and not 100, You can say under the default statement what you want to be done. Don't know if I'm clear on that, but then it's there just to say what should be done if all the cases or all these conditions were not met, or if the person is none of the ages that are here. And then, so here we'll be just saying what will happen if the person is none of these ages that are above. So we'll say, we do not know what you are. Okay, fine. Hopefully there are no errors here. Let me see. Yeah, everything looks fine. Okay, let's run the code and see what we get. Okay, so now is the time for us to enter the age. So let's say the person is 100 years. See, it's saying the person is a senior. Let's run the code again. Let's say now the person is 20 years. See, we do not know what you are because the age 20 is not in our cases. If the age was, it was going to run the way it should. But now it's going to the default statement, which is down here, because 20 is not set as one of our cases. Okay, let's run the code and just put another age, 16. See, it's saying the person is young. So that's just it to switch statements. They are very useful, but you can replace them with if statements because you can use if statement, an if statement for each case, which is also fine, but then it's time consuming. Rather use switch statements. Okay, if this video was useful to you, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and then thank you for watching.